Hey, Cousin Eddie. I mean, Chef Carl. What's the beef?
The beef? We're going to make Instant Pot, tender chuck roast, strips, like butter. And I'm going to show you, we're going to batch cook it so you can make enough for about 8 orders or 10 orders of 2 or 3 people at a time, or enough for a family of 6 about 3 times. It takes about the same amount of time, same amount of work, and should be fun. We'll be right back.
Chef Carl, Food Whisperer, taking the mystery out of cooking.
Welcome to my house. I'm Chef Carl, Food Whisperer. I appreciate it if you subscribe and watch our videos, and Ward does a great job. And today we're going to make strips out of chuck roast. I cut up 2 chuck roasts. You got about 2.5 pounds out of each one. And so we're going to have a total of about 5 pounds. But first we're going to cook some onions. And take them. So what we're going to do is put about a 1/4 cup of olive oil, vegetable oil. We're going to saute the onions. Alright, now I'm going to put this on saute, if I can find it, right there. And let it heat up a little bit and add the onion. And this is 1 medium onion, or approximately 2 cups. We're going to just kind of stir these around a little bit, get the onions coated. It's going to take about 5 or 6 minutes. As I said, it takes as long to make 2 or 3 orders of chuck roast or chuck steak as it does to make 15 orders. What we're going to do later is when they're cooked, we're going to cool them down, bag them up, seal vacuum, or put them in baggies, date them, put them in your freezer. Now when you need some food, I'm going to make some quick beef tips and stew at the end just to show you how fast it is. I can smell it a little bit, and I can hear it starting to sizzle but jizzled. And these Instant Pots are wonderful. They are so much better than a pressure cooker, which you can take the ceiling off the house. Well, the onions are about translucent, so I think I'm going to take them out in about 1 minute. Let's see, nice, nice. They're not white anymore; they're kind of golden, yellowish, light. Now don't worry if you don't get all the onions out, because the onions are going in with the tips. So we'll sit this way again, we save some time. So each bag is approximately 2.5 pounds of the chuck steak chuck roast that I cut into strips. I'm going to brown these, and then we're going to take it out. Do the other half. Now I marinated these strips in zesty Italian dressing overnight. You can do it an hour before, you can do it 2 days before. Use your own dressing, your own seasoning, but I find this is a good, and it also helps tenderize the meat. The sauteing of the beef, because 2.5 pounds takes about 5 minutes. And then we're going to take that out, put another batch of beef in. And then everything goes back in the pool. We're going to set it for about 38, 40 minutes. And ordinary are going to sit and relax and have a cup of coffee. Alright, so now it's in about 5 minutes. I'll take this here, drain it out, add it to the onions. And another little shot of oil. And put the other 2.5 pounds of beef in. Well, here's the beef. And you can hear it sizzling, I hope. And I'd like to thank all the people who are out there working so we can enjoy our lives. This pandemic has been crazy, but we're going to beat it. And thank you to everybody in the military. While this is cooking, when you subscribe to Chef Carl Food Whisperer, leave a comment and let me know what you want to see me make. And ring a bell and I'll notify you of when a new video is coming out. Cousin Eddie had to leave, so I'm back, Chef Carl Food Whisperer. And now we're going to add the onions in the first batch of beef, where's the beef, back into our Instant Pot. We're going to add a couple cups of beef stock. Okay, so we're ready to put the lid on. You line up the arrows. There we go. And then when you close it like this. Now we're going to set the timer for about 38 minutes. This is on seal. So I'm going to leave it right there. After the 40 minutes, we're going to release it and the steam, this little button will pop up and the steam will come out and it'll tell us when it's ready. Okay, it's been cooking for 40 minutes, and just so you know, it takes about 8 to 10 minutes for the pressure to build up. But you're figuring your hours time total, and you're going to make about 16, 18 orders of meat, which we're going to bag up later and for different dinners, quick, easy peasy. Okay, so we're going to release it. Whoa! There. And then I'm going to put a couple pieces of the meat in a saute pan, well, and flambe with sherry and a little brown gravy. We'll have beef tips. We have sour cream to it. We have beef stroganoff. And then I'm going to take another little pinch of beef and add the gravy. But I'll also have some steamed off carrots, celery, potatoes. It'll be a quick 2-minute stew. You can't beat it. Now we're ready to open up the pot. Let that steam. Got all this goodness inside of here. And we're going to take some of this beef out and a little pinch of beef. I put a little oil in this pot. Going to add a little sherry. Burn off the alcohol. I goose it down a little bit. And add a little real beef gravy. Add a little beef gravy. I bought it at Gordon. It's all stock and beef, and it's beautiful. So that's our beef tips. Now, gonna grab a little bit more beef. Where's the beef? Here's the beef. Okay, I want to take it back to the stove. And I steamed off some potatoes and carrots, celery, add a little bit more, and we're going to add beef stew. You can make steak tacos out of this. You can make stroganoff. You can make beef barley soup. So this is why we're going to bag it up in enough portions of beef for 2 people, or 4 or 6 or 8, and flatten out, put it in the freezer, so when you need to use it, bam, 5 minutes you can start cooking, 10 minutes you got dinner. Let this cook about 3 or 4 minutes. And we're going to have wonderful, tasty, quick and easy like me, beef stew. I didn't put peas in there, but some people put peas in. So this is Chef Carl saying, we got quick beef tips, beef stew, and Chef Carl saying, enjoy yourself, be safe, and don't forget to watch my friend Mike's Everyday BBQ. He gave me my start, and that's it. Ward and I are going to chow down a little bit. Bye.